So, hi everyone. Right, so like I said, I've stopped doing, I've stopped doing intros. So, and my ear feels blocked as well. I've stopped doing intros, so yeah, just read the info bit or watch one of the older videos. Yeah, I might go back to doing intros. I don't know what that's all about. I just really can't be, but it's just so draining saying the same shit over and over. I've burnt my tongue as well, guys. I was a bit eager drinking my bloody cuppa soup thing, and it's like, which I don't even usually have them. I don't know why I got that, but it was. Anyway, I'm just talking a load of pointless shit right now, so, but again, literally everything is part of the channeling, so maybe you feel like what you've got to say doesn't matter or something. Yeah, I suppose, like, yeah, whatever. It's always means something, so that's what I'm feeling that might mean, right? And obviously, a message just came in. So yeah, you could be getting messages coming in or something like that. Um, right. So it's Cancer Moon. Cancer Moon is, oh, that's really annoying. Oh yeah, oh, that's what I wanted to show you. So look at this, right? The stone has fallen out, right? So what does that mean? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. When I woke up this morning, it was interesting. I noticed right away. So I did have a wee scout about in the bed, and I thought, but how weird is that? Like that would be really pretty hard for that stone to fall out overnight. So, and I couldn't see it in the bed, so I'm going to look again to see if it's there. But it was a blue stone that was in it. I think it was a blue, I don't know if it was a blue sapphire or a sodalite. It was something like that, but it was blue anyway. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel it was a good. I felt it was a bad omen. To be honest, I felt like it was like, because to me blue is about the truth, but it felt like about lies. So I feel like it's about lies being exposed, or yeah, something like that. So again, I don't know what that's going to mean to somebody, and I'm fucking hoping it's not something to do with me, but whatever. Or maybe it's just a case of somebody's ready to speak their truth. And by the way, it doesn't necessarily need to be about, like, twin flame stuff, but that is in the shot. I didn't feel it was. I felt it was like liars, or just people that people that maybe aren't as genuine as what they appeared, revealing themselves. Something to do with that. But anyway, yeah, it's fucking annoying. But anyway, it actually looks better with the two, I think. It was a bit clumpy with the three. I was actually, when I got them, I was just going to swap them about, but because they're stacking, excuse my chubby wee knuckles, and my dirty fingernails. What the fuck is that? Right, anyway, I've sorted it. Right, so, and also look, see when you look at this, it looks like I've jammed it in a door. I've also got a really sore finger right now because it's like a bit of the nail has inflamed my finger. So I falling to bits here, guys. Falling to give anyway. But I'm here to do this. So that was my sister mentioned it. So my niece is going to be here, like, well, she's meant to be here in the next 30 minutes, but she might arrive early or something. So if this is cut short abruptly, that's why. So let's get into this. So, like I say, Cancer Moon, hashtag all the feels, cups of tea, keeping cozy, cuddles, food, being with those that you love, or being alone, because it's like being in your hermit shell, your crab shell. Sleep, it's a sign of sleep. It's also sadness and depression, like I've said before, but it's mothering, it's a loving, mothering, caring energy. But it's always just wise to make sure that you're not over giving and caring for everyone else more than yourself, which is what I've been channeling about really for quite a while, well, all the time, because I'm a self love teacher amongst many other things. But that's been a lifelong lesson of mine, to stop over giving, to basically, yeah, just to stop giving everyone else so much and give back to myself, which I do feel like I've got it to quite a good place of now. It's also, it can be lack of boundaries to me, because Capricorn, the opposite sign, is boundaries. So again, watch all these things. Just watch for, people manipulating your boundaries, and again, remember, people can do that without being conscious that they're doing it, but people can be more than aware that they're doing it. So you've got to be on the ball with that. It is safe to be flexible enough to see others' viewpoints. And I think with me being led to read that right there, that does kind of indicate, yeah, like I do think when that message came in right when I started, it is like something about communication today. Oh yeah, and then obviously the ring thing, which, I'm going to just take it off and put it there. I'm nowhere now. But yeah, weird. Very weird. Always means something though. Always means something. Right, so what do we need to know? I think I'll just do this spread that's sitting here. Right. Oh, Cancer is also trauma. The 4th house is trauma. So be gentle with yourself if you've got deeper feelings surfacing, taking you by surprise or something like that. Or or like I say, just take extra care of yourself. Right. So what is going on as a here they are. Yeah, what's going on like healing wise or a block? What do we need to know about that for divine feminine energies that are going to resonate with us today? Hole in the soul. So to me that card's always about soul retrieval, because everything I do is soul retrieval. I really do feel it's like, yeah, someone watching this, or like say quite a few people that are going to resonate with it, there's somewhere where you have given your power away, knowingly or unknowingly. You'll hear me repeat that when I do the collective activations and meditations and stuff, and they're in the playlist. Usually I channel something like that, but it's like, yeah, that is trauma. That's what I basically just said. It's like you've not had a good experience, to put it mildly, somewhere along your life. And it can even be past lives. I do past life regression as well. And it's affecting this life. Yeah, and you could hear that big sigh. It's like something from your past life, as in like in your past in this life, or a past life, is affecting you now. And again, I've shared reviews before of some of the beautiful sessions I've done with people where they've actually felt that because of what we've released in the past life healing, they'll move forward in this life. So it really is life-changing. Right, what is a desire for the divine feminine in the subconscious? Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Well, I've just been channeling that when I started. So it's like there's a desire to heal this. So again, it must be somebody that kind of is aware of some kind of trauma that they've got going on there. I must say, I feel it's somebody that's really quite private and secretive, and, you know, they haven't sought therapy, or they haven't really... It feels like I'm picking up on quite a masculine woman, which is really, that's pretty much everyone that I attract. But it's like quite a woman in her masculine. It's kind of like, I can do it myself, I can do it myself. So it's not to say that this is for somebody that hasn't had any kind of healing. That would be quite rare for somebody that's watched, especially people that I know that are watching this that have followed me a while. But so maybe I'm picking up on somebody I don't know that's found this or something like that. But I'm just picking up it. It's like somebody really... I feel there's quite a few holes in your soul. Do you know what I mean? It's like... And can I just say, my ear was not blocked before I came on here, and it's totally blocked. So it's like if I'm shouting... Oh, it's a bit better now. But again, you're not listening. That means that somebody's not listening to their guides about the action that they need to take. Now, bear in mind, again, I don't say this, but it's like they're saying to me, well, that could also be an actual masculine, like a man out there that's not listening, that you need healing and you need to forgive yourself and, you know, treat yourself. I just heard it's an innocent... God, I just done that thing where I just... What do you call it? It was like I nearly bit my tongue, and my tongue's already sore because I burnt it with a soot, right? Then I nearly bit my tongue, and I lisped, and I done a whatever. But it's like an innocent child of God. Like, you know, forgive yourself and be gentle with yourself. There's a mixture of both these things, right? Okay, so God, that fucking certainly is 4th house deep stuff. What have we got for the masculine energy to go with that then? The subconscious healing that's needed. Sadness, look at that. All the things that I've mentioned. Fucking hell. Sadness and self-love. 2 of the things I specifically mentioned is about this energy. I also feel the 24th of May is significant. Like, you know, that could be an anniversary, it could be somebody's birthday, it's just significant, or it could be a significant date coming up, so hold on to it if it's feeling like it resonates. But there's sadness in the masculine energy that I'm picking up today, and a real need for that self-love, because that pulled me in as well. and what is the subconscious? So again, remember, this is what I'm saying, this is the subconscious, this is deep down. So this can, what they're saying to me, this can be somebody that has a smile on their face. It's very much, now they're showing me Robin Williams, but it's like, you know, very much has a smile on their face, but deep down, that's how they feel. And again, actually, that obviously this is for healing for twin flames. That does ring very true with my 8 years of experience and, you know, longer experience of being a healer in different modalities, but 8 years with helping the twin flames. It's like basically that is a common theme, yeah. That, you know what I mean, somebody can be very happy looking, looks like they're loving their life, and actually that's the truth of it. Not the whole time, but definitely what with current energies that I'm picking up on, or like say future crystal clear visions, I pick up months in advance. But some of these can be real time. It's just going, you'll know if it's yours. I don't think somebody can hide this. So again, you know, it's just gonna be a man, woman, whatever you identify as. And the desire is for heart healing and emotions, connection, time. This feels very Cancer. I mean, the desire is to heal your heart or their heart and their emotions, and for connection, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes, and to actually express their feelings. And scarlet codes as well, that always sort of reminds me of like when people have been a bit promiscuous and stuff, man or a woman, or whatever you identify as, and it's I feel that's what I'm picking up on actually in the masculine 1144. It's like kind of, it's because this Cancer is the past as well, and memories. It's like someone's going over the past of like, how did I get here? And then look what's on the bottom, the desire for the masculine, the return. A new story, you decide, alignment, it's all coming together. So I feel this is like for a masculine out there, or all the ones that feel like this, it is possible to have a new story, like, but you decide whether, and it's very much the shorts that I put out for today actually, like, you know, you either fall into the pit of despair, the South Node in Scorpio, which will be hard wherever your Scorpio is in your chart, you know, if you've got strong in that, but it's somewhere for everyone. But if you get into alignment and you shift your energy and you tap into that Leo full moon energy, which is coming this weekend, it is all coming together. So it's about shifting your perspective, which that's what I'm here to do for the twins, divine feminine and divine masculine. Right. I love it, but it's very in line with what I was picking up on. Right, so conscious. Right, so let's see what a conscious, let's use the, it's about call them the sexy cards. I don't know if that's, I don't think they're necessarily sexy, but that's what came out of my mouth. Some of them are. They've just not come out yet. Let's see. Watch that. That'll be so funny if one of the... You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Don't get excited. It's not like really racy or anything. It's just kind of like... I don't know. It must be like I want you or something. I don't know. It's something like that. I can't remember. Right, so what is the feminine's desire? Oh no, I've put block actually. Right, actually, let's use some of these. These get, where's the ones that get quite... Oh man, they're all going to fall over. Right, we'll use them for the masculine. I don't think I'm going to get through all the... Where the fuck? Where are they? Where are those other ones? Ah! Yes, I need to tidy these up. It's a total tip. What can I use for them? Yeah, let's just, they're telling me, let's just use, no, we'll use these, right, okay. So, a conscious block, so that, oh, here they are. Right, no, we will use these, because these are, oh, fucking, oh, shit. Fuck. That fucking bastard means something too, though, so I'm not going to cry over spilt cards. They just fell on the floor. It wasn't all of them that fell on the floor, but I guess we're not using that deck anymore for today. Just chuck it down there with it. Oh, look what's on the floor. Half the deck that I've just been using. Oh, that's because they just fell. Right, look what fell on the floor. Home. This Cancer is home and about houses and that. And I channeled, and yesterday's I was picking all this stuff about home and house moves and people wanting to move house or not feeling comfortable in your own skin or in your own home. And there's home. So, God, there's the thumbnail if I can't find anything else. Right. and self-love. Home and self-love, you know what I mean? It's, you know, people wanting to feel at home. Or go to who feels like home. That's what always comes to me. Because I feel, right, like, and again, I'll let you know if people book those kind of sessions, it'll be good to do research on that. But from what I've done, like, say, over all these years, when I have looked at twin flames charts, like both twin flames, it is, like, both, like a set of twin flames, it is interesting how often you do land in your twin's 4th house, or they land in your 4th house, or something like that, you know, a feeling that feels like home. Which would make sense with the twin flame stuff. Right, okay, so what is a block for... I'm saying block, it might not make sense, but we'll just see. It always works out though, because it's the light beings and God and the guys picking the cards. Right, so what is a conscious block for the feminines that I'm picking up on? I feel empty without you. Well, it did make sense here, didn't it? So that ties in with the sadness. Although the sadness card was on the masculine energy, it's just what they're saying to me is it's so merged. You know, a lot of the twins I'm going to pick up on, I don't know about every day, but every other day, it is going to be that you just can't, you know, who's who. You swap in and out of it. You're both balancing both. So yeah, I'm not going to pull another one because I think he's going to come at the door. But right, that's on the bottom. That always comes up for the masculine, but this is coming up on the feminine side. Friends or family disapprove of this connection. So again, that may be the case for some people. That's a conscious block. So yeah, it might be that again, like some friends don't like your twin flame or don't think they're right for you, or it might be that some family don't think that that's right for you or anything like that. Like I've said before, just to back up for anyone that's worried about that, all the guys and gals and whatever you identify out there. If you want an example for me, like there's literally nobody in my life that if they know my twin doesn't like him, and if they don't like him, they haven't said to me, because anybody that either did feel like that in the past, or I was like, they're not my life. And it's not like I was like, I can't be your friend anymore because you said that if I'm a twin flame that's ignoring the fuck out of me. Sorry, I have to make a joke now then, it is true, right? But no, that's not why they're not in my life. It's just they didn't resonate, you know what I mean? Just I moved, yeah, people in your life for a reason, a season, or lifetime. Sometimes the season is actually, you know, decades are quite a long one, but it is interesting that, isn't it? Anybody that ever said anything not so nice or trying to put me off, there's nobody like that around me. Like actually all the friends that I've mentioned, when I talk about, oh, I love this person, that person, like I can think of one in particular that like she has met him a couple of times and just gets what's going on there. So yeah, I'm very supportive and all that, and that's what I mean. That's why these people are around me. And my other best pal that I talk about all the time, you know, she may as well know him. I think she's maybe met him once when I've been out, but again, it's like she's invested in me, she's invested in him. Do you get it? That's how it should be. But I think I'm quite rare and lucky in that case. I might be wrong. Let me know if anyone's open to share it. But let's see. These are I was shuffling, all these came out. So this is the blocks, the conscious blocks for the masculine. Jealous and possessive. Well, yeah, you know, that is going to be the case for many. It doesn't need to be in like a real sinister way though. Again, like some people actually like that, don't they? It's like it shows that they care. But it depends how far it goes with that. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like you want both of you to be secure within yourself. But yeah, they basically, I got a synchronicity about this earlier today. It basically is, it's like just jealous of whoever gets to spend time with you when they don't. And I feel terrible for hurting you. There was someone interfering in a relationship. Look at that. And yes, that can be the obvious. That can be karmic, romantic interference. There is a third party. I check on you from afar. Well, holy fuck, and they all jumped out, guys. I mean, this is everything we know. But yeah, so for some, the third party is exes, or it can be present people that people are still connected with, or and it can be more than one. Like I say, these masculines have got a few fangirls out there, or whatever the genders are. But it could also be like family members, and it can be friends and stuff that are getting in someone's ear and basically just jealous of what they've got. Do you know what I mean? Because maybe, and it doesn't need to be in a horrible way. Sometimes it can come from the older generation. They didn't have that kind of love, and they kind of felt forced by society to get into things that they weren't really wanting to get into. So, you know what I mean? It can be, it's subconscious. That's what I'm saying. When somebody stops you from going towards something you want to go to and they're meant to love you, it's not always like they're trying to be this big horrible person in your life. Like sometimes they think it's coming from a good place. Like actually cancer, like, you know, overprotective. They think it's coming from a good place, but it's actually very codependent and controlling. So, but that's what it's like, you know, don't, you know, well, it just depends. I can't say that actually. You need to do a personal session, or you need to have therapy with me or someone else or whatever. But it's like, yeah, more often than not, it comes from a good place. But with some cases that I've thought, it is quite sinister actually. And I mean, I'm being shown now one that I'd caught online, and it was, I'm not even going to go into that, it was horrifying. Like, it was like, yeah, like people's family were doing absolute dark spell work and black magic and everything. Right, so, but yeah, basically the long and short of it is jealousy can lead anybody, literally anybody around you, to act in horrible ways. So you got to be discerning of everyone, really, would be my input. And also just keep your business to yourself, you know, be private about things. That's, then you know what I mean, then you can keep, then you can just be sure that nobody knows your shit, do you know what I mean? Or they know as much as you want them to know. Right, so the desire for the feminine is, I'm sorry for lying to you. Oh, what does the feminines lie about? I'm picking up on. Look, I want to be with you. So maybe, maybe this feminine was really in her masculine energy, and she's like, put the mask on and been like, I don't even like you anymore or something. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry for lying to you. I want to be with you. Yeah, I feel that is that for someone. So, and the masculine's desire is, your smile makes me melt. So this is what they would desire to say. You're so beautiful. We'll see. I mean, that's quite, you know, there's a lot of cards in here, and that's quite a same feel. So again, I feel it's like, what I'm getting from that as well was like, it's kind of like, how can you, I suppose it is like, kind of takes, you know, that is how, kind of takes their breath away. Like, and that could be for the feminines about the masculine too, but it's like, that's what they're saying to me. It's like, that's, well, it's like in any kind of good romantic film that you can think of, where it's like, you've got the guy that kind of just can't get the words out because it's like they've been, or like taming the playboy, or I don't know, like something like that kind of, what am I being, it's like they're trying to show me a film, but I can't think of what. Oh no, actually, do you know what it reminds me of? That's funny, but it does, it reminds me of in Dear John, when he says, she's like, I'm not scared of you, John, and he's like, well, you scare me, and he looks fucking hot when he said, but do you know what I'm saying? And then they have like the hottest kiss ever in the rain. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like the big tough guy, but it's like he's been tamed by the do-gooder, because that's what that film's about. A daydream about you. Your smile makes me melt. You're so beautiful. And a daydream about you. Yeah, that's a guy, and this feels, or whatever. And look, I send you telepathic messages to say that, and I see myself having kids with you. Again, so it's like, and I feel that'll come through songs to whoever that's going to resonate with as well. Like, it'll mention all these things. Right, in the heart space, because I really do feel the buzzer's going to go in a minute. Right, so these are the ones that I've got quite, this is like Russian, this is a Russian roulette deck actually, because it's got some good and some bad. So let's just see what is in the heart space for the feminine towards the masculine. I feel like I ruined everything, and I feel terrible for hurting you. Right, so there's something that's happened that the feminine's reflected on that, well, I pulled it out, but I'm not ready. That's hardly going to fucking be the case with I don't know what I want. Our story isn't over. Yeah, so again, that's somebody that's feeling, look, I'm so sorry. Yeah, somebody's done something. A feminine energy has done something, said something that's hurt the masculine in this. I'm so sorry. There's something, that's someone. So, and the masculine, because this is a silent card, wants to say back, I'm intending it that this is the masculine of that feminine energy. So if it doesn't resonate with you today, it's not yours. There is some, oh my god, fuck. So that's a repeated message. There's someone keeping me from you. Childhood wounding influencing my actions. That's very Cancer energy. Toxicity. Shit. Fucking hell. We're a bit dark today, isn't it? I want a new beginning. Right, I'm going to need to end it though, so this will be forever. It's 4. See you later.